Ladies and gentlemen, how are all of you beautiful people doing on this fine day today? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for stopping by. As many of you guys have pretty much realized, today is Christmas Day. And since today is Christmas, you guys all know what that means, right? You know, being a Fate fan and all.
走れソリよ風のように月見原を
Ever since I saw a death battle video of Goku vs Superman, which is complete bullshit by the way, I felt the absolute urge to dunk on the DC fanbase. Arceus is the very first Pokemon on this YouTube channel, and what better way to show you all how this creature, dinosaur, mythological entity. Also, is Arceus like a he or a she? Like, you guys know it's 2023, about to be 2024. We can't be misgendering things now. We're gonna have a fucking riot on our hands. Jesus Christ.
You're just a bigot. You can go.
Oh, what makes me a bigot, ma'am? Or sir? I'm not sure. I didn't misgender you, did I?
Oh, please, go fuck yourself.
Oh, that's not very ladylike.
Oh, now you're fucking misgendering me. Ladylike.
Oh, well, what are you exactly?
None of your fucking business. What are you?
But you said I misgendered you. If I don't know what you are, how can I not misgender you?
Arceus was a highly requested character to use on my YouTube channel. Since the DC fanbase can't shut the fuck up and always have to talk about Superman and how he's out-of-versal and solos everything, I thought it would be a fantastic idea to talk about a four-legged anomaly creature who bodies the shit out of someone who gets his ass slapped by his father. No, like literally, like this is just fucking pathetic if you ask me. If you guys enjoy the content you see, like the video, subscribe, and of course turn on the notifications so you never miss a video from yours truly. Also, it is Christmas, so if you just like the video because it's Christmas, yeah, thank you. Before we get into detail about Arceus, let's be real by now. Everybody here should know which Superman's feats are and his scaling. Superman is not out-of-versal, period. And the idiots who jack off to this wanked fodder will say otherwise because of this scan. But don't worry, we will get back to the scan later. Trust me, we will. Any Dorito, non-grass touching, beta male pussy who says Superman is out-of-versal are the same type of people to say and tell me that Charles Darwin created Newton's laws of physics. I'm serious, the DC fanbase is fucking incompetent. Arceus is a mythical Pokemon from the Pokemon series. Yeah, we fucking know that, you douchebag! Arceus has the ability to warp all of reality. Now guys, don't give me that shit like, oh, Othinus, Superman has resistance to existence erasure. That's only because of Darkseid's Omega Beams and how we survive them.
Because he does it every single time.
Was there an insurance claim after any of the ends switching identity?
You're comparing Arceus' power of reality warping to a discount version of Thanos. The level of power that Darkseid has is inconsequential to Arceus. And I don't even like Pokemon that much. I like fucking Delibird and Turtwig. Arceus can create anything they desire, such as dozens of unknowns and the members of the creation trio. This mythical Pokemon also has the ability to manipulate concepts. With that being said, it is very, very fucking obvious that Arceus can use the abilities of both time and space, which is what Dialga and Palkia have in the Pokemon series. Meaning, Arceus has the ability to travel back in time and control all of time like Dialga. Being such a godlike entity, Arceus has Type 9 immortality. Arceus existed before the universe originally did. The original spirit is Arceus' true form that exists all across time-space. What's even better is that Arceus actually has Type 4 acausality. All of the existent Arceuses are just an avatar of the original spirit that exists across all time and space. Scaling to Giratina, who exists in the distortion world, a plane beyond the concept of time and space that works on its laws in a different type of format, meaning like the laws just work differently in that plane of existence, to put very bluntly. Arceus is omnipotent. Sometimes I find it really hard to believe that people think that Superman is god tier when he is literally bound to a man slapping his ass. Remember that that picture I showed you before? Also, can we like remember the time that Billy Anders bodied the fuck out of Superman with a proton blast? Arceus has a higher dimensional existence. He is the god who transcends everything in its true existing form, which is beyond time and space and the concepts of time and space. Again, just being a mere extension of his being. Arceus at this point, as what you should know, is omnipresent. He is also an abstract existence. Arceus is a manifestation of the entirety of existence, with its consciousness existing as the whole Pokemon reality. Superman ain't no abstract existence. Maybe fucking Kaz is, but Kaz ain't Superman. Some dumb fucking robot. Now, I know earlier this video I said that Arceus has type 4A causality, but take that information and throw that shit out the fucking window. Arceus transcends all of the Pokemon reality, as such being unbound by logic or laws, one of which follows normal logic and casual laws, and the other of which defies all logic. Plus, Arceus has a non-existent physiology. Like, what the fuck in Super... I'm pretty sure Superman can't touch non-existent physiologies. Ain't no way, bro. He that fucking weak. Arceus predates and created the aspects of existence, physical and metaphysical. Sorry, or metaphysical. And the concept of nothingness. Arceus is scaled to low, complex, multiversal. And that's all you really need to know, because Superman is scaled to a fucking photon blast. Arceus is scaled to low, complex, multiversal. Again, we all know he created and warped all of reality, the Pokemon reality or whatever, but the main thing is that he actually is a being, entity, or whatever who transcends everything, being beyond both time and space, and treats the Pokemon reality as a mere aspect of its true being, making it even beyond the creation trio's realms, including Giratina, which lacks both time and direction. Basically, transcending time and space merely puts Arceus to 5D, which is absolutely okay because Superman, again, is scaled to a photon blast for the third fucking time. But, guys, listen here. Could we maybe say that Superman is rock level, unironically? I mean, we all know Goku is rock level, right? Both of these fucking fodder-ass characters are rock level. Yeah, whatever. But, I mean, listen, a little shard of kryptonite literally fucks over the Man of Steel on top of a little fucking rock kid. Like, are we forgetting that Superman is, like, bound to magic? Like, anyone with magic can body the shit out of fucking Superman. Anyone! One of Arceus' most notable abilities is called Judgment. Spellbook of Judgment. I'm sorry, whoa, wrong thing. We're not talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Judgment is a move only Arceus can learn. It's an extremely powerful move that changes its typing depending on which plate or Z crystal they hold. So with that being said, Superman is fodder beyond belief, rock level at best, bound to magic, gets his ass slapped like the fucking dog that he is, and of course, yeah, Superman's getting erased out of existence. I don't give a fuck about your discount Thanos studs with his fucking eye lasers. Yeah, that shit don't fucking matter. Superman has immeasurable speed, but so does Arceus. But that's okay, right? Equal stats, equal speed stats. Very nice. Simplifies a lot of things. Arceus has way more power than the Superman with a red thong over his dick. We all know this. Even Goku has more power than Superman. You douchebags are just in fucking denial. But do you guys remember earlier in the video when I showed you that one scan that all the Superman fanboys love to, like, wank? Yeah, let me explain this scan a little more in depth and clearly so none of you guys can get baited by this fodder ass scan that they're not telling you the full context of it. So listen, guys, the argument there is that Superman said concepts like weight, distance, temperature, and even space-time have largely lost meaning to me, meaning that he is out-reversal. That is their argument. That is how they get Superman to out-reversal, apparently. But let's take a look at this more clearly, I guess you could say. Since you DC fuckers like to show scans with no fucking context, the problem here is that it cuts out a page to suggest that Superman crossed said distance 25,000 light years by just traveling fast. And there are people who explicitly argue that this was a speed feat, when in reality, the full context proves that Superman basically just opened a portal. Superman opening portals is way more logical than anything else that these wank kids had to say. I love how all these DC wankers who love Superman like to omit this type of information. In reality, the scan is wanked garbage used by a fanbase with zero IQ who can't accept the fact that a fucking monkey bends this fodder ass character over like the mutt that he is. Arceus one-taps this fodder of steel. Arceus outscales this fodder of steel. And I can't believe I made a whole video about Superman just because Goku didn't win. Damn, that makes me sound like I'm fucking butthurt. But nope, that's not the case. But I guess what's really crazy is that maybe I should have used Jin Moy to slam Superman on his fucking neck.